Yeah. And I'm not gonna be, because I tried marijuana is
marijuana
weed
yeah
once 2 years ago, and I stayed high for 14 days. Swear to God, man.
Did you eat it?
14 days. No.
You smoked it?
It was in a vaporizer. Is that?
Yeah, vaporizer.
Vaporizer, yeah.
Yeah.
And I stay high for 14 days.
That doesn't make any sense.
And I thought, it doesn't, right? It doesn't. I wasn't high, right?
Well,
I probably wasn't high after the second day,
seem
right?
Like it.
But I thought I was like disconnected from reality.
Well, sometimes that does happen. And I know a story about a guy who is a straight-laced guy who took some marijuana edibles so that he could get to sleep. And he had a real problem. Like, he got suicidal and freaked out and became just irrationally anxious. He had crippling anxiety. And
For some time?
For some time, for weeks.
Wow.
And he's a confident guy. And a very handsome, big, muscular guy, just like you would never imagine this guy having any anxiety. I think some people have just the chemistry of different individuals.
I wasn't born for that, and that's what the doctor told me. Because I went to the psychiatrist, man.
Wow,
you went to 12 days, I went to the psychiatrist. Christ. I swear to God, I'm that weak. I went to the psychiatrist, man, and I told him, I smoked that thing like 14 days ago, and I still high. And he looked at me and he gave me some psycho one. He gave me some pills, and I was like, "Oh, if you stay high until tomorrow, you take these pills." Because what he told me is something that I didn't know, that it can be a trigger. If you has some tendencies of schizophrenia and a psychopath, or if you have, which was not my case, and he's told this is very rare, but it can happen, which is not your case, and I was happy because he said that.
Yeah.
And the next day I was okay, and I felt okay, and I didn't took the pills, and it was crazy, man. Fuck.
That is crazy.
And I remember that I decided to record, because I was like, okay, let me record what I'm thinking. At least let's get some good experience out of it.
Right.
And I remember that I started to record, and I said, now I'm going to record everything that I'm thinking. And when I looked at the cell phone, it was 45 minutes.
45 minutes of talking.
And I didn't even realize. I just said that I'm going to record now, and there was 45 minutes. And when I listened like 15 days after that, I was like, I'm so crazy. I'm so crazy. I'm so crazy. I'm going to die. I'm never going to understand what my son's talking. What is my son talking to me right now?
Wow.
That was crazy.
One hit of a vaporizer.
No, it was more than one.
A bunch of hits.
It was a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too tall. You're big. You're like 250 pounds. So fucking use it a lot.
Oh, so they were saying keep hitting it because you're tall.
Because I wasn't feeling it.
Oh, no.
But when I felt it, I felt for 14 days.
Yeah, people. That's one of the big problems with people when they first try is they try too much.
That's what happened.
Yeah, someone just says, take another hit.
That's what happened, man.
I tell people, if you're thinking about trying marijuana, go like that, a little bit. That's it. Put it down. I don't feel anything. Shut the fuck up. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
You'll eventually feel something.
Feel something, yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Wow, that's crazy, man. There's so many people selling weeds and stuff, and this is not even cool anymore.
Weed's not cool anymore?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like people are so. When I do shows, there's a lot of people talk. Oh, I smoke this and I smoke that. It's like, man, it's legal now.
Yeah,
it's just like going to the DMV.
Dangerous. It's not dangerous.
Yeah,
anymore.
I think it's good. It has to be legal. Yeah.
Well, it definitely should be. It doesn't affect me that way. For me, I've been smoking it a long time. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
It chills me out. It actually makes me nicer. Makes me like a more calm person.
It does?
Yeah, it makes me more sensitive to other people's feelings.
Did you ever smoke because you felt that you're nervous or like stressed out? And
no,
I'm not gonna perform well in this meeting or something, and then you smoke it.
No, it doesn't work like that for me. Like if I'm stressed out, and I work out. If I'm stressed out, that's my best for alleviating that. Marijuana is good for me for thinking, for contemplating and going over things, and it's not good for me for stress. Like for if I feel like tension, I work out. That's what gets it out of me.